Mark Zuckerberg heading back to Capitol Hill today for round 2 of questions about Facebook's data breach.
Lawmakers just released his planned testimony, and it's going to be another round of apologies and admitting some big mistakes. It's got us asking this morning, should Facebook be regulated? You can weigh in now in our live poll.
Yeah, and we look now, and it's right at 50-50. So we're split. You can break the tie by voting this morning. Brandy's here right now to break down what we can expect from Zuckerberg today and why a Houston man is now suing Facebook. Brandy.
Yeah, guys, let's start with that lawsuit. Houston businessman Matthew Ladowski filed it, alleging Facebook was negligent when it came to protecting user data, didn't respond reasonably when it found out about the breach, and failed to let users know if their info was out there. It's one of a handful of lawsuits, even as Facebook's founder continues his apology tour.
And it was my mistake, and I'm sorry.
Those were the words we all knew were coming since Facebook released Mark Zuckerberg's prepared testimony. What we were still waiting to find out was how hard 44 U.S. senators would grill the Facebook CEO.
Your user agreement sucks.
Over the course of 5 hours, Zuckerberg agreed his company could do a better job protecting user data. Lawmakers really focused on that data breach involving a third-party app posing as a personality quiz. Others, like Ted Cruz, wanted to know why Facebook shut down some pages and not others.
There are a great many Americans who I think are deeply concerned that Facebook and other tech companies are engaged in a pervasive pattern of bias and political censorship.
On social media, Ryan here, watching Cruz's line of questioning, tweeted the senator was hammering Zuckerberg. But a lot of people were critical of the lawmakers themselves. This tweet suggests the Zuckerberg hearing ended up being less of a grilling and more of a social media tutorial for senior citizens. Liz called it a bullhorn to us all that we can't have 20th century lawmakers running a 21st century world. We'll have to see if House members have better questions when Zuckerberg faces them later this morning. Well, this is definitely a serious topic. A lot of folks were having fun on social media, including David, who, watch this, the smile meter. And there, it's gone. He poses the question, is Zuckerberg even human? Nev Schulman, he's the guy behind the MTV show Catfish, right? It's all based on fake profiles. So this was his reaction to Zuckerberg saying, you're not allowed to have fake profiles on Facebook. Just has to laugh at that one. Kevin mentions that Zuckerberg is probably going to have to untag a lot of photos. You can see all of the photographers surrounding him ahead of his testimony. And for the win, we have Jeffrey. That feeling when you aren't being grilled by the Senate Judiciary Committee. Now, it wasn't the Judiciary Committee, but do you guys recognize that guy? It's Tom from MySpace. MySpace, way back in the day. So it's kind of a dead website, but hey, at least you're not getting grilled by U.S. senators.
Look, investors didn't mind his testimony yesterday. They loved it. His net worth increased by, what, $3 billion when all was said and done yesterday. So we'll see how he does today when he goes back to Capitol Hill. By the way, you still have time to weigh in on our live poll. Should Facebook be regulated by the federal government? So far right now, most of you say, yes, it should. Russ, we'll send it over to you right now.